with any of our friends from entravision Media Donuts, including Peter.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
How are you feeling, Peter? Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm just very disappointed I cannot be in person downstairs because I'm actually in my hotel room in the same hotel as you guys are. So it's a bit disappointing, but nevertheless, I'm happy to be able to join over call.
That's great. It's great to have you with us, even remotely, so you can enjoy room service while,
Exactly.
while you're recuperating in your room. All right, we have a few questions, I think. Oh, there is the microphone. Going to the first question. Don't be shy. Oh, there we are.
One question from Manila Bulletin. He just went to the toilet. How can companies and advertisers take advantage of the e-commerce space like Carousel with the help of Media Donuts?
Let me answer that question. So, just in general, retail media, so any media inventory that's basically served within an e-commerce environment or targeting shoppers is expected to grow globally to a $160 billion industry by 2027. So it's a really fast growing vertical within digital media, and it really helps advertisers basically to drive online sales for the products that they are selling on their direct-to-consumer website or through marketplaces like Lazada, Shopee, and so on. So basically, in short, retail media is really a new wave of digital advertising. Where we do see a lot of interest from advertisers that are trying to reach shoppers online, basically, and drive actual online sales. And with the portfolio of solutions that we have with Retail, with Shopback and Carousel, we have a very unique offering to help advertisers in the Philippines, but regionally in APAC as well, to basically build very sophisticated retail media strategies to drive these online sales, basically.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you very much, sir. Are there any other questions?
Hi, good morning. I'm James. I have just one question for prospective customers of entravision. What are the advantages of signing up with entravision versus doing these things in-house for companies?
Hi, Peter. I'll take this one.
What is it? Yes, I didn't hear the question very clearly. Is it for me?
I'll take this one, Peter.
Okay, perfect.
Doing things in-house, of course, has an advantage. You are very intimate with your employees. You're part of your company. However, the digital world is very fast-paced. It's very dynamic, and doing this in-house means you would have to be training your people on a regular basis. And when I mean regular, it's every 2 months. So the advantage of actually going with entravision is that we are experts in what we do. We get the proper training, and we are able to, as I mentioned earlier, get the best practices from all across the globe. We have the best platforms and tools, and all of those we use to help out our advertisers.
Okay, thank you very much for your question. Do we have any others?
Hi, good morning. I'm Edwin from Business. I have two questions. The first is, since Media Donuts already has a foothold in other APAC countries, is it possible for Philippine-based companies to advertise overseas as well? Is there a chance? Or
Absolutely. So I think if you look in general about our revenue in Southeast Asia, a lot of it is actually cross-border advertising. So We do see, for example, real estate clients in the Philippines targeting overseas markets to attract foreign investment. But also in other markets, we do see that, for example, e-commerce vertical is very heavily advertising as well outside of their native country to target audiences not only in Southeast Asia but even globally in markets like the US, even the Middle East, and so on. So we're definitely in the position to help advertisers reach global audiences. That's definitely within our portfolio of services that we offer.
Okay, thank you. Now, my second question is for Ms. Anna. After your presentation, it seems that working for digital marketing can be really demanding. So, how does Media Donuts make sure that it maintains a healthy, sustainable work environment for its employees? Thank you.
Well, thank you for that question. Actually, it really begins with the hiring. No, we make sure that we hire the most passionate people who to do this job because that passion really rubs off in their work and with other people. So I'm actually very proud of our team. And also, we might be experts in digital and technology, but we are very human when it comes to the way we deal with each other. So we are like a family. We treat each other like we are just friends, but it still gets things done. And at the same time, the company itself has a lot of rewards program for employees as well as employee engagement activities. In fact, after this, at 6 p.m. tonight, we will all be in costume for our Halloween costume party. So that's just, I mean, I know it doesn't really compensate for the working hard and all of that, but it's really just a way for us to bond together and be a family.
Thank you very much. Oh, would anyone like to add anything else? Pachika naman kung ano yung mga Halloween costumes. We'll get to that later.
I'm sure it's gonna be all over.
Do we have any other questions? Okay, is this the last? Do we have time for any more? This is after this? Okay, we'll take this. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ted Claudio from WhatsApp.ph. My question is, for example, if I'm a company who wants to sell products on social media like TikTok, so how does entravision help in the process? Do you help sort of set up like for example, the TikTok shop, or it's just more on sort of promoting the shop?
Good morning, sir. Thank you for that question. In terms of setup, it is actually done by TikTok themselves. What we do is we help facilitate collecting the requirements and setting up the shop. And then after they're ready with the setting up of all the products and SKUs they want to put in their TikTok shop, and they are ready to advertise, that's when we are present again to help them boost the product. So from the setting up, from engagement of the brand to the TikTok team, we are here to support the brands.
So how do you advertise? Because I usually see like influencers telling the viewers like click on is it the yellow box?
The yellow part, the yellow bag, yes.
Yeah, the yellow bag, yeah.
You're a very TikTok user, sir, no? I can see.
Hindi po ako sumasayaw.
Yes. Yeah, so they just pick the product that they want to advertise. So for example, there's an influencer or just a normal TikTok user. They are able to link that product in their video content. And whenever a brand wants to boost that, it's automatically linked to the TikTok shop that the users, the content creator want to push.
So do you also recruit like the TikTokers to put the yellow bag in their content?
No, we don't. As entravision Media Donuts, we don't. But again, we help facilitate the recruitment of this directly with TikTok.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your questions, sir. And for all the other questions, that I think wraps up the Q&A session.